Hello everyone. I know it's been a while, maybe 2.5 weeks, maybe more, I'm not sure. So there's a lot to look at. So we've already got some flowers going on. Got a ton of flowers on all of the plants and they're starting to vine now. Very nice, big, leafy, except for this one. I don't know what's going on with this one. I see a part here where it's supposed to be growing, but it hasn't done any appreciable growth for quite a while now. So I don't know if I should pull it or not. But this one was the first one that started flowering. So got, this one was amongst the second round on this side, so it's a little smaller, but it's catching up pretty quickly. Sorry, I got pretty bad glare on my camera, so I'm not entirely certain what I'm pointing at. There. So that's a little growth bundle over there. So far, I haven't seen any signs of insects or anything like that. Got a few beetles wandering around the backyard, but none of them seem to be terribly interested in the pumpkins. Got a couple of secondary vines trying to get going. I don't mind secondary vines as long as they're not coming out the back, because I don't want two vines going all over the place. Got a whole heap of chicken poop. Check out my chicken poop. Look at all that chicken poop. Yeah. So what am I doing with so much chicken poop? Well, here in zone 9, you don't really get to garden too much in the summer. It's just too hot for most plants. So, come fall, I'll be getting a really big garden going. I started marking out some of the beds for next season. I've got 5 of them marked out now. I'll put out another 2 at least, and then I'll see if I have extra materials for any more. Otherwise, I'll get maybe another 6 of them, 5 of them next year. Corn on this side, this row is doing pretty well. I've been having trouble keeping them moist. You can see on this side what I mean by that. See, a lot of dry leaves, a lot of areas where the leaves had been dry and then came back to life. We have temperatures tipping 100, so it's been too hot really to keep them properly watered. Adding to that, my soil is very sandy, so it's like trying to water a sieve. Sometimes I had to come out here water 3 times a day. Right now, we are having a slight break from the heat, so I'm back down to maybe twice a day. But I think after today, the temperature is going to start rising again. The sunflowers seem to like their position here, but this is weird. I got these 2 puny sunflowers and then all of these giant sunflowers. So when I make the beds, I'm not sure if I'll put them in the beds since they seem to like the soil the way that it is now. We'll see. So this one's my biggest. Here. It's got a nice prominent vine. It's the only one I think that survived from the first round of planting. It had a vine going this way. I think this one was another vine coming off of it, but I did snip it off because I want it to go that way. That way. Over that way. I am seeing flowers here. I'm not sure if I see as many flowers as I do on the other plants. We'll see, we'll see. I know last year I had so few flowers that I was actually having trouble finding males to pollinate the females. See here, this is my only bean plant that seems to be getting on with any size. Okay, it's actually climbing all the way up the corn stalk, which is nice. I guess when you try to interplant beans and corn, the only place that the beans will do well is on the outskirts. Because I'm thinking it's just that the corn is so close together, there isn't enough sunlight for the beans to really get happy. Let's see, got my first tomatoes over here. I'll have to put them in cages soon. I'm just too lazy to buy cages. Tomato over here. And tomato over here. I love the way these leaves smell. So hopefully there's more to come. Having the same problem with the tomatoes, just really having a hard time keeping them moisturized. I think this was the third attempt to get some pumpkins going. So they're much smaller than the rest of them, but still doing all right. Haven't really seen much in the way of flowers yet. I think they're too small to really show how many flowers they're going to have. But that's why I bought the manure. It's not for the pumpkins. I bought it for next year's planting. I'll have another bed right here. This will be the herb bed right in front of the kitchen. This one's gonna be horrible to break into because there's like cement right here. Hey Jeffrey, what's going on? He's birthday present. Choking at her. He's got a thing for cars. Yes, he drives cars and fixes cars. He's a very car-oriented dude. So this one has recovered from its transplanting / nitrogen shock. And it is almost gonna vine off really soon. It seemed like it was on standby for quite a while. Actually, I even see like some flowers down there that have burnt off. But it seems like it's going good. Now this is the Amish pie. So this is the Maxima. And these are the other two that came up. These are two plants. So one right here and one right here. And they are both almost going to be vining. And then finally, we got some sunflowers going on here. They too are almost about to open. So maybe 2 more weeks. This is about as tall as you're supposed to get. The package said 3 feet tall. They are kind of smothering out the marigolds. So once those flower, they'll have to be taken out so that the marigolds can get a good foothold. I'll probably replant some more marigolds in there too. So I'll show you guys one more thing. Looky what I made. So this is all 100% cardboard. Well, okay, not 100% cardboard. There's like paint and things like that, texturizer. But I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Should I start putting up tutorials or showcases of the things that I'm going to be making for Halloween? This is my first year really trying to make props. So I kind of feel like I don't know what I'm talking about yet. But let me know. See what you guys want. See you later.
Can I make a video like Ultrasonic and let's see Super Sam versus Sonic and Goku?
Of course.